So the trick with landing is get out of the seat early, okay, hands up, let it fly, let it fly, let it fly, and about 1.5 meters, both brakes all the way down and run it off. Keep the brakes on, then just turn and look at the wing. Landing is all about giving yourself time. If you're trying to kill the engine and get out of your seat low, you're inevitably going to have a bad landing. So give yourself plenty of altitude to get out the seat, to kill the engine, and to confirm you are in fact landing into wind. And then just have your chin slightly further forward over the chest strap, just slightly, and that means your weight is going forward as opposed to back. Then, as you come in, you can feel the wing, but what we don't want to do is stagger our flare. We need to have a nice, clean push and a pull as low as we'll go at about 1.5 meters to 2 meters. This is a non-reflex canopy, so we land it in the same way as a paraglider. The different technique for landing a reflex wing is the two-stage flare. And this is where, yet again, we need to prepare high, out the seat high, kill the engine high. When I say high, I mean 50 foot plus. Yet again, into wind, giving ourselves a nice long distance in order to really swoop in. And on this occasion, what I like to do is have a little bit of a wrap, just so my fingers are on the lines, and I have my hands up. I need speed. But my two-stage flare effectively goes from hands fully up next to the toggle pulleys to approximately my ears, shoulders. And that, at about 2 to 2.5 meters, allows the wing to swoop. And when I say swoop, it's now tracking along the ground parallel with it. In the last meter, 1.5 meters, I give the rest of my brake as I start to run out of energy. And that should allow me, even in nil wind, to actually climb a little bit, not too much, and land like a bird would on a wire. So those are the two techniques. One is the feeling of the wing and a nice solid flare, running it off. The other is the two-stage reflex technique, where I go kadunk to about my ears, shoulders, at approximately 2.5 to 3 meters above the ground, allowing the wing to swoop. And then as we start to run out of energy at about 1.5 meters, we give it the rest. Okay, just to finalize tips and tricks on landing, a few things which will make your landing approaches so much easier. Firstly, you want to always lose your height upwind of your landing area and then perform a circuit pattern. Downwind, base leg, and then final approach into wind. During my downwind leg, I'm looking at my landing area, I'm judging my speed over the ground, and then I'm making that judgment as to when to turn on my base leg. During my base leg, I never turn my back on the landing area, I always turn back into wind. If necessary, I can do some figure of 8 over the same area in order to lose altitude without penetrating over the ground, or I can do some S-turns just to gently lose off some height before coming in for my final landing approach. In order to get a spot landing, the best technique is to look at the spot you want to land. If you look down, you can't judge your height over the ground. However, if you look ahead, if that spot is going up in your peripheral vision, your line of sight, you're going to undershoot it. If that spot is going down in your line of sight, you're going to overshoot it. If that spot's not moving, you're going to land on that spot. However, don't get fixated by it. Okay, if you can't hit that spot, land into wind and land safely. Okay, don't come in and crash, okay, and potentially, do damage to yourself and your kit just to land on the spot. Anyway, I hope those tips are useful. Safe landings.